Hello, everyone. It is Marc Berman from TV Media Insights. It is Friday, January 11th. I would like to welcome you back to our daily videocast live from the Winter Press Tour in Pasadena. And I have my special guest again,
Brent Furtick from TV Week magazine. Greetings, TV fans.
Greetings. Now, I am so large that Brent is standing up so we have more room.
I'm actually standing on a little box.
So we're not like on top of each other. So that's why I'm here, you're there. So anyway, let's talk about, because technically it really is Thursday, and
Yes.
ABC is here. So why don't we talk about ABC?
ABC.
What do you think so far about ABC?
I think, frankly, ABC is having a exceptionally weak development season.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the new shows they're bringing in, I just have not been feeling the oomph factor.
Right. Right.
And a great example of that is this new cooking show that they've come up with called The Taste with
Yes.
Nigella Lawson, Anthony Bourdain. I watched a preview of it, and you know what? I felt like it was something that really should have been on the Food Network. It just didn't have that kind of
It feels limited.
power.
It feels limited to me. It feels limited. And we had an executive session with the entertainment head Paul Lee, and of course, the executives are only going to accentuate the positive. And the one thing that he said that I completely disagreed with, he mentioned that Happy Endings, when it aired out of Modern Family, did great, which is not true. And then both Happy Endings and Don't Trust a Bee in Apartment 23 are really floundering. Do you watch either show?
No, I watch Modern Family. And out of that entire comedy block, I watch Modern Family.
Yes.
That's it.
Now,
and I think most people do that.
Well, we saw a clip of the upcoming episode where she's having the baby, Sofia Vergara, which very funny, very, very funny.
Yeah.
And Dancing with the Stars. Now, according to Paul Lee, they are going to continue doing 2 auditions per year, but the show really lost a lot of luster, don't you think, this fall?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, if you call something Dancing with the Stars All-Stars, it's kind of on you to deliver some stars, don't you think?
Not Bristol Palin, let's be honest.
No, and it was not. I mean, it just wasn't the caliber we were expecting.
No,
and it wasn't
no.
an exciting season.
No.
I mean, that show, frankly, as you know, it's all about the casting.
Yes.
And they got to get the right people. And you know what? Frankly, if you look at Dancing with the Stars over the last maybe 5 seasons, it has been diminishing returns.
Yes.
In terms of the famousness of
Well,
the
any
stars.
show's true, and plus, any show's going to lose audience.
Yeah.
And as he said, 16 million viewers is still good, but what's really concerning is the older skew now of the show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's barely cracking a 2 rating among adults 18 to 49 now, which is really a problem across the board. A lot of the shows now are delivering people like me that the networks don't want. Now, what did you think about, we had some sessions on their 3 upcoming new dramas.
Yeah, there was Mistresses, which is a remake of a British show starring Alyssa Milano.
Red Widow.
Red Widow, I like the pilot. Don't really see where it's going to be going on a weekly basis.
Yes.
So that's kind of up in the air for me. 0 Hour, the new conspiracy thriller Da Vinci Code type thing with Anthony Edwards, I thought has a lot of potential. And at the press tour, they said that they're going to be treating these 13 episodes as a self-contained story. They're not going to try to stretch it out. And that was great news to me, because my biggest fear watching that pilot was, I like this, but if they keep dragging me along and trying to keep this story going, I'm going to get bored and I'm out.
That's exciting. That's exciting for network television when you're getting these shows that they're saying we'll do 13 episodes. That's the story, and we're not going to continue it. It kind of brings a freshness, I think. You're not going to see like season 7 where they don't know what to do now, and they're bringing in guest stars. It's refreshing. I think.
And you know what? I think it actually gives viewers a sense of security that they can tune in and they're not going to get screwed. They're going to get a conclusion.
Now, overall for the season, ABC overall, good, bad, and different? Because I'll begin by saying, I looked at their fall schedule and thought, you know what? They've made some smart moves. However, I think Revenge has kind of lost some of its luster, hasn't it?
Oh, I don't know whether it's the fact that maybe that story's played out, or maybe moving it to Sunday night was a bad idea. But it just doesn't have the buzz that it did last year. That's for sure.
What do you think overall, ABC so far? What do you say overall? Good, bad?
Yeah, I think I think they're just coasting, frankly.
Yes.
I think they're treading water. I mean, they're not making any huge mistakes, but they're not really having any major triumphs either.
And finally, we had a session on Shark Tank, which is one of my personal favorites. Do you watch it?
I don't, but I do.
Oh, you
I do enjoy it.
You know, I have to say, I mean, you know, there's a question, you know, for years and years and years, a show like Gilligan's Island, Marianne or Ginger. Now on Shark Tank, Barbara or Lori. Do you have a preference?
You know what? I'll leave you to ponder that.
Well, here's my answer. I have to be very honest. I am a diehard fan of Shark Tank. Lori, absolutely. She is a better for the show. I think she brings more to the table than Barbara. I think.
You hear that, Lori?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Barbara. I'm sorry.
Barbara.
But they're never on together. It's sort of like Lori said at this session, we're the same person, which is why Barbara's not here. But congratulations. And I do have to say one more thing before we go. We got some We got some goodies from ABC.
Yeah, did we ever?
Including some failed Shark Tank items, which I thought was kind of that waffle that gives you energy.
The gluten-free energy waffle or something?
Right. If I ate that waffle, I'd be jumping up and down during this video because the waffle and a few other things which I thought were kind of cool to get, you know? Anyway, well, Brent, thank you as always.
Thanks, Mark. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. We're going to go back into ABC, and
the day's not over yet.
The day's not over yet, but it is nice out here, right?
This is great.
It is nice. This California weather, you can't beat it. Can't beat it. Well, thank you very much for joining us. I will be back with more news about my favorite medium, which happens to be television, and it's yours too.
It is.
Signing off, Marc Berman and
Brent Burdick.
Have a great day, folks.